Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Siboga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Today, I want us to have a discussion why Matiang'I is actually coming out to be number one in the united opposition. What is the magic behind Matiang'I becoming the best in the united opposition, where we have the presence of Martha Karua, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, and Eugene Wamalwa? That is the conversation I want us to have. But before we dive in, I could request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends, and if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you. May God bless you abundantly, because you are our inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And now, let us dive into the conversation. And the conversation is simple. The magic behind Matiang'I becoming the best in the united opposition, where I have said we have the presence of Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua, and Eugene Wamalwa. Why is it that Matiang'I is actually standing to be the best? So we are going to look at the magic behind his becoming the best. In the event-changing landscape of Kenya politics, one name is fast rising as the silent force capable of uniting the fragmented opposition. Dr. Fred Matiang'I, once known for his firm and in government service, today Matiang'i's name echoes across political conversation as a possible force to unite to the united opposition alliance, one that could bring together seasoned leaders like Kalonzo Musyoka, Rigathi Gachagua, Martha Karua, and Eugene Wamalwa. But what exactly is magic behind Matiang'I growing acceptance and credibility among diverse political figures? The magic of neutral ground. That is what makes Matiang'I to come out as his number one strength point. Unlike many Kenyan politicians defined by their tribe base, Matiang'I has one rare advantage, which we call the political neutrality. He hails from the Upper Gusii community, a region respected but not dominant in the national politics. The neutrality actually gives Matiang'I something golden, or trust. For Kalonzo Musyoka, he is not a threat. For Martha Karua, he represents integrity, and for Rigathi Gachagua, he is a possible stabilizer for Mount Kenya politics. And for Eugene Wamalwa, he is a bridge builder. And because of this neutrality ground, both of them, they don't see him as a competitor and as a mole of the government. In a country tired of political tribalism, Matiang'I identifies himself as hardworking, clean, disciplined technocrat, makes him the least controversial unifier in the united opposition. So that is why the neutrality is magic number one in the side of Fred Matiang'I. The second magic is the magic of performance, legacy. Fred Matiang'I built his reputation not actually in rallies but in results. From transforming Kenya's education sector with the tough KCSE reforms to clean up the chaotic integrity interior ministry, his record speaks louder than his words. He represents the doers, generations of politicians, the kind Kenyans are actually yearning for, to admire after years of rhetoric and empty promises from most of the Kenyan politicians. Even these political opponents admit that when Matiang'I was in charge, actually things worked for the better of the Kenyans. In an impossible full of veterans who have been in politics for decades, Matiang'i's practical leadership style inject fresh credibility. That is second secret. Is actually performance magic. Now, let us also look at the third possible magic, which actually makes Fred Okengo Matiang'i to come out among the united opposition, the magic of silent diplomacy. While the other leaders shout, Matiang'i negotiate quietly. He rarely insult, rarely attack. Instead, he build the relationship in silence. Those close to him say his greatest strength is actually listening to the people. When Kalonzo Musyoka seeks unity, he finds in Matiang'i a man who doesn't compete for attention with him. When Martha Karua pursues for integrity in leadership, Matiang'i agrees with action, not actually talking or empty talks. Even Rigathi Gachagua, who calls Fred Okengo Matiang'i the mole, knows for his fiery style. May secretary admire Matiang'i's calm authority, because if you look at Rigathi Gachagua, his politics is quite fierce, but deep in his heart, he admires Matiang'i because Matiang'i is actually having calm authority. This ability to earn respect without actually confronting anyone is what makes Matiang'i stand out in the united opposition. He is not the loudest in the room, but often the most respected within the united opposition circles. Now, before we dive in and try to look at the fourth magic strength of Fred Okengo Matiang'i, I could request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are lovers of politics, then it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, always make sure to hit the notification bell, because once you hit the notification bell, it means you have given YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch any political content that we upload into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel, I say thank you. May God bless you, because you really give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. Now, the fourth magic which makes Fred Okengo Matiang'i to be the standing out one in the united opposition is the magic of strategic timing. In politics, actually timing is everything. After the 2022 election, Matiang'i stepped back, and no noise, no drama. He allowed others to fight their political wars, to expose their weaknesses, and to lose public trust through constant quarrels. Now, as Kenya grows weary of endless division, the country looks again for a voice of reason. And actually, Matiang'i appears perfectly placed for that. His comeback could actually be strategic, not actually emotional in any nature. He knows that uniting Kalonzo, Karua, Gachagua, and Wamalwa won't happen through rallies, but through shared purpose, rebuilding trust, restoring order, and redefining opposition as constructive, not actually destructive, as we have been seeing. So, because of that strategic coming in of Fred Okengo Matiang'i, this is very unique. And this was actually very timely, and actually it has made him to be the last standing. The fifth magic of Fred Okengo Matiang'i is actually the magic of smart coalition politics. If there is one reason Matiang'i has mastered, it is how to work with powerful people without clashing with them. He learned from the former president, Uhuru Kenyatta, the art of balancing ego. He understands Kalonzo diplomatic patience, Karua moral compass, Wamalwa moderacy, and even Gachagua low political energy. So, this man called Fred Matiang'i is very smart. Coalition politics and coalition building. And that is why he is capable of understanding all the individuals within the opposition, and he is able to know how to go about them and uniting them. So, by allowing each of them to shine while coordinating them, one on mission, holding the government accountable. Matiang'I becomes the neutral team captain. He does not have to be the loudest. He just needs to be the most organized. And that is actually what Matiang'I has done. And if you ask people who is the most organized leader within the united opposition, the magic or the answer will be, it is Fred Okengo Matiang'I. That is his fifth piece of magic, coalition intelligence. The sixth magic which makes Fred Okengo Matiang'I to stand out is the magic of public trust. Every great political movement need a political figure people can believe in. Matiang'I is simplicity, humility, and proven service continue to endure him to millions of Kenyans. And that is why whenever you go across this republic, you will find people talking about Matiang'I. He is not seen as a billionaire politician or a tribal kingpin. He is viewed as a servant leader, someone who can lead from the front and take responsibility when things go wrong. And that is why you will find Matiang'I telling the public that if he gets elected, he will lead from front. He will not be telling the Kenyans that things are not working, but he will actually be the person who is going to make things to work. This public trust is the oxygen that could fuel his leadership of a united opposition. The seventh magic is actually the magic of vision. If you look among the top 4 leaders or 5 leaders within the united opposition, then you can say clearly that the person who has the vision is Fred Okengo Matiang'I. So finally, Matiang'i's true magic actually lies on his vision. A Kenya that works, that unites, and that respects institution. He evasively politics not a battlefield, but as a performer for result. If we can turn that vision into a message, one that Kalonzo, Karua, Gachagua, and Wamalwa can rally behind, then the opposition could have something it has not had in years. A purpose bigger than the personality within their opposition side. Actually, the story of Fred Matiang'I is just about politics. It is about transformation for a teacher to a cabinet secretary. And now, Fred Okengo Matiang'I, he is the president in awaiting. And that is why Matiang'I has become very powerful. And Matiang'I reflects the longing of Kenya for a new kind of leader, one who listens to the Kenyans, one who is ready to perform, and one who is capable of uniting Kenyans behind him. Maybe, just maybe, that is the magic Kenya has been waiting for. And because of that, that is why Fred Okengo Matiang'I is actually standing out to be number 1 in the united opposition. So, my viewers, do you agree with me that those points are like magic and which has made Fred Okengo Matiang'I to be number 1 in the united opposition? Please drop your comments in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to bump into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And if your friends are not lovers of politics, it's good to request them for us to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for those ones who have subscribed to this YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you, may God bless you, because you always give us the inspiration to continue coming up with this kind of political analysis. And with that, I say thank you, may God bless you all abundantly until we meet in our next political conversation. Goodbye.